programming courses like will be easy for you. So it very much depends on your programming background. The number of courses, I would say, depends on what other things you're doing in parallel. If you're working professional or you're doing some other course in parallel, then you should be very careful about the number of courses that you enroll for. As compared to foundational, it can be a little tricky. Generally, we find that people who are in programming straight away in programming find the diploma in programming much easier as compared to foundational courses. But if you are new to programming, then definitely you should, take it very carefully. So I would personally not recommend any 3 courses or anything like that, but number of courses, if you want to do it like, really fast with you not worrying too much about the CGPA and you don't have too many things to do in parallel, I would say 4 courses like okay, but really as a course instructor, I would not recommend that, because if you want to make use of what IITM has to offer you, spend more time on it, spend your time on going through the basics, understanding the basics, learning how to apply these things. It takes time. You have to give it that time that it deserves. But if your purpose is to just finish it off and with the whatever minimum CGPA you need, then probably you can go for 4 courses. If you really want to do an in-depth learning, I would say the best recommended is 2 courses. And again, the dependencies, the prerequisites, everything are already defined. So I'm sure you are aware of it. And you can also talk to your seniors. So see, very much depends on individuals. So what we've been seeing from the past few terms is it very much changes from one individual to others. So in this course, I've seen people have given ratings on the difficulty level of various courses and all that. So maybe you can talk to your seniors, go through those discussion forums and may come to a conclusion. As an instructor, I cannot personally recommend any 3, okay, you go for these 3 courses or 3. In fact, we are giving you, recommendations on probably these are the different channels you take if you want to go for 2 courses per term, 3 courses per term, 4 courses per term. That kind of recommendation, I think, will already, I don't know if it's already been given to you. If it is not, it will be given to you in due time, and you can make an informed choice based on, yeah.
So I want
How
to
do we
take
contact our seniors? Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Naveen.
Yes. Ma'am, how do we contact our seniors so that we can get some guidance?
You have to see, networking is very important in any system, right? Okay, so I'm sure you have lots of WhatsApp groups, you have houses, you have the discourse, you can just start off a post saying, see, I'm somebody who wants to take care, can you give some suggestions? Existing discourse itself has numerous discussions on the choice of courses that somebody has to take, the difficulty level of various courses which are on offer and everything. So you can probably go through those things and make an informed choice. So I mean, personally, we cannot show unlike in a where you really are on campus and you can see your seniors. You have to have this networking via these kind of forums that we have provided, and apart from that, you also have like WhatsApp groups and everything, so you can check with your other friends how they've been interacting with your seniors and everything. So from discourse itself, I get a lot of inputs on how people are finding the difficulty level and all that. So you should make an informed choice based on all these inputs taken together. There is no one single stop solution for single stop recommendation that fits for all kind of solution, right? Okay.
I want to keep these project based subjects different. Like I want to take 2 and 2 and 2 subjects, not more than 2, right, ma'am? So and I don't want to club any of the 2 subjects which have projects. I want to take them in different terms, like one easier subject and one subject with a project. Then what would you recommend, ma'am? Which courses should I select? I am just starting diploma right now.
So this is totally about diploma in programming, or are you talking about a mix and match?
No, it is diploma in data science.
So I'm really not qualified to comment on the diploma in data science part because I've been working on the programming side. So if you're asking me with respect to programming side, right, you can have these 2 projects, which is the Mad1 project and Mad2 project, right? AppDev 1 project and AppDev project is what 2 project, that's what we say, right? So Abhishek, are you on the call? Like he is the main instructor for AppDev.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Abhishek, would you like to give some recommendation on that? And maybe.
Yeah, sure. So if you just want to start with the programming diploma, so you are basically asking for the projects, the total projects you can basically opt for in the very first term if
No,
you're
sir,
starting with.
please, sorry to interrupt. I want to start with the data science diploma.
Okay, you want to start.
Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Naveen, in that case, I think Karthik, Jimmy, anybody wants to comment on the data science project
Yes,
part? Yeah,
then
sorry.
yeah. Project. So you are asking about the project in data science or the theory courses? I mean,
Sir, my question is, I do
Yeah.
not want to keep both subjects simultaneously, which have projects, right? I want to take an easier
So
one and a difficult one.
okay, so see the projects as we mentioned in the beginning, right? Projects come only at the end, right? So you have to do some 1 or 2 courses, understand the theory, and only then you are even eligible to start doing a project. For example, if you want to do the MLP project, right? You have to
Right, sir.
complete MLF, you have to complete MLT, you have to complete MLP, right? So there are 3 theory courses. Of course, only
Then
once
only
you
I can. Okay. You are saying then only I would be able to do the project, na? Okay.
Sir, I have a question. In data
Good
science,
evening.
MLT is a co-requisite of with MLF. So, is it a good decision to take MLF and MLT simultaneously in one term?
please try to avoid doing that because MLF and MLT are both math heavy subjects. MLF is like just mathematics version 3, right? From you just jump from foundation, you'll end up in another math course, right? That is how MLF will look like. MLT is also very heavy on math, and if you take both of them together, it might be tough, right? But on the other hand, if you have a math background, then you will be able to manage, right? So depends on your comfort level with mathematics.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir, excuse me. I had a doubt. So basically, I'm Navika, and I am from Diploma in Programming, direct diploma. And I've just taken my first term exams. I had Python CT in my first term, and along with that, I also ended up taking PDSA. And later on, I actually realized that I should have actually first completed with Python, and then I should have taken PDS in the next term. But any which ways, I got through that subject in my first term. Now I really want to be careful while I'm choosing the subjects for my next term. So if any one of you could please suggest me as to what should I choose, any 2 subjects, so that I can just cope up, because while I was registering for the PDSA course, there was no prerequisite as such. But later on, I realized when when I went into it, that one should know the entire basics of Python for it. Though I was already aware of Python, but I didn't know that much in depth. So now I really want to be careful while I'm choosing subjects for my next term. So if you can just let me know some light subjects, you can just recommend something, please.
So, yeah, sorry, anybody is
Arup,
responding?
this is
Yeah, Arup, go ahead, sorry.
yeah. See, I can tell you what are the things required for which subject. Uh, you have to definitely go for AppDev 1, that MAD 1 before MAD 2. So for MAD 1, the knowledge of Python, which is mostly required from the previous subject, and little bit of DBMS also, right? Because you have to write
Okay.
some SQL and all. So in that way, combination of DBMS AppDev will be fine since you have already done PDSA, right?
Yes, I have already
So
done that.
DBMS having a requirement of a bit of PDSA, right? Some
Okay.
of the data structures are required, but yeah, MAD 2 definitely have to complete the MAD 1.
Okay. And what about
And
system command?
Java system command, I think anybody is there from system command? And Java, it's a standalone kind, but having some knowledge of data structure will help. Anybody is from the system command?
No one is hiding. I don't think Krishnan is there, but system commands will be more of bash scripting and
Yeah, it could be standalone kind, right? No
yeah.
dependencies. Yeah.
Okay. And sir, is app development one a heavy subject like PDSA?
It's difficult to say, but anyhow, you have to take it, right?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I
you
know that.
cannot go for the app dev 2 for the next term.
Yes, but I was just thinking, if what if I take DBMS and system commands in this particular term? and then I do
That's
app
fine.
development.
Abhishek, anything from your side?
I would suggest you to go with app dev 1 first, so that you at least have some basic idea about the technologies that we are using. In the next time, I would suggest you to go with modern application development 2 along with system commands course.
Yeah, that's my idea also, because you have AppDev 1 project, AppDev 2 project also. Without AppDev 1 theory, you cannot do the project, right? So that late you will start it, will be much it will be much delayed, right? Because it's having a dependency. AppDev 1, then the project, AppDev 2, then the project kind of thing. Yes.
Sir, could I ask my question?
Yeah, please.
So Dhanya ma'am said something about routes being suggested, right? Like on what subjects, subject combinations we should take, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So,
If
sir,
I don't know, you have given already, or you'll be given next. I don't know if it is already
actually,
given to you.
no, sir, we don't have it.
Then it will be given soon. Yeah.
Actually, sir, the registration starts tomorrow and ends day after. So, um, like,
So I think it is given along with the registration. I'm not sure, but generally it is. Uh, I mean,
oh,
anybody
okay.
else is aware of this? Like any other students have seen any emails on anything? I have to check with the ops team, like whether we have communicated. So generally, when I think when the students are registering is when they are presented with this. I'm not sure. I have to check with the ops team. So what we
And
generally do
actually,
Yes,
is,
ma'am. While
yeah.
registering, I am given a recommended list of courses.
Exactly. So that's what. So it's like if you take 2 courses per term, 3 courses per term, that kind of a route plan kind of,
so
right? Is it correct, Varun?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, it asks how many hours you will be able to put in
Uh-huh.
in
Okay.
that particular term, and then based on
Okay.
that, it recommends the
so
number
Right.
of
like
courses and which courses.
so
Got
like
it.
the combination is also there, like what subjects should go together, uh, ideally.
The recommended combination is there.
Okay,
And
okay.
it asks whether you want to focus on programming and then data science, then or whether you want to focus on data science and then programming, and depending on that, it will give a different combination.
And we can choose to mix both, right?
Yes, we can choose to mix both. This is only a recommended. The rules are different. This is only it gives a recommended combination.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So just to add to that, what Varun was saying, like it is only recommended totally your choice is, I mean, it should be your choice and what is comfortable for you, what level of this. It's only a recommended kind of, plan that you can probably chart in your mind. But again, as I was saying earlier, please talk to your seniors. The earlier batches did not have the fortune of talking to seniors, but now you can talk to at least your 4 batches of your seniors, talk to them, make an informed choice based on that. And I mean, also take into see, we have also, whenever we came up with that recommendation, we also kind of took into consideration whatever the senior students had told us. But beyond that, if you have to make a personal decision, right, which is totally tailored to your background and your your number of hours that you can commit and everything, please talk to your seniors. Please have discussion and start a thread on your own or whatever. Go through the existing discourse threads or other WhatsApp groups or houses or your seniors or whoever you want to talk to, and then take a decision. Just like, I mean, somebody was saying direct diploma student who did Python and PDSA together, right? So when you're doing a direct diploma, there is an implicit assumption that you know Python really well to the point that you can straight away start coding on PDSA. That is an implicit assumption that's there.
Yes, ma'am.
So talk to your seniors. We assume certain things, but and you think you assume that okay, I know Python, right? So this knowing is kind of a very relative thing, right? So talk to your seniors to what extent this is required. And you can also watch these PDSA. I mean, you could have watched these videos which are already there onto YouTube, and you could have just had an idea about how much the depth of coding that will be required. You get an idea about that, those things, because these are all already available on the YouTube. So we can
Yes, ma'am.
make
Yes,
a
ma'am.
decision based on all these inputs put together. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
How
Ma'am,
can
I
how can
had
we register,
another.
ma'am? Ma'am, how
Um,
can we register? Where to go and register?
actually, I had another question.
Naveen, register for what courses?
Yes, ma'am, for a diploma in data science. I'm a
That's a
I
regular
completed my
registration portal, right? I mean, that opens tomorrow, no?
my
Okay, so I mean,
I
why
don't know
is
the
different?
link
It is a regular registration portal only. I mean, why do you ask differently?
because, ma'am, I just completed my foundation, all the 8 subjects in this last term. So somebody told me that the foundation portal would be carrying the link to register in diploma. Is it true?
You have only one portal, right? I mean, I don't think it changes from when you move from foundation to diploma. The courses that you enroll for will start appearing, and I think you'll also get the link to register on um, the same portal which you are accessing right now.
Okay, ma'am. The same portal which we access using our email ID and password.
That's right.
Okay, we would be getting the choice there only, no?
Can some other diploma students, current diploma enrolled students answer that? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we don't have.
I think you'll have to be a little patient. You'll get the mail and you'll be directed. It's quite straightforward.
Yes,
Just go with the flow.
if
Yeah.
if you go to the dashboard tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I think it should be given clearly. It will say registration for next term.
Okay,
Ma-
okay.
Thanks, Vikram and Varun. Yeah, thank you.
Ma'am, I had another question. I wanted to ask Sir, is there any particular reason why people take MLF, MLT, MLP first, or can we also opt for like BDM, the BDM route?
Malol and Swami, do you have any?
Okay, I was waiting for. Okay, you can opt for the BDM, BA, TDS route. Most welcome to.
Yes, sir.
The only suggestion is, look, BDM is a very different course. You will not find it related to any of the other courses that you study in this program.
Yes, sir.
However, BA and TDS to an extent would be very much linked to courses like MLT, MLF, and also to your basic statistics that you study in your foundation, right?
Okay.
So that is why most people finish that and come here. No other reason. You can independently complete this entire stream, BDM, BA, TDS, and then do MLT, MLF as well. No problems whatsoever. They are all independent. The only thing
Okay,
is,
sir.
once in BA, for example, in BA that you will be doing, the focus would be primarily on the application of a technique to a business problem from a business problem context and getting insight. However, I believe
Okay.
the courses like MLT, MLF would focus on the technique and its nuances, if I'm right.
Okay.
Because I'm not an instructor there, but they can comment on this. But from what I understand from the students who come from there and when they ask us questions, we are usually they are focused on the technique. We are focused on the application of the technique. That is the only difference.
Okay, sir. So
Malon,
it'll
I
be
just
better
have
if
one thing
we.
to add here. Dixon
Okay.
here.
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
So
go on.
concerning the TDS course, I think machine learning foundations has been mentioned as a core requisite for TDS course. But from the experience of the other students, your seniors, they actually mentioned that had they gone through this machine learning foundations and theory first and then come to TDS at the end, it would have been really helpful for them. So even I would suggest, just in case of TDS, if you take it at the end, after you go through the machine learning foundations and techniques and all that, then you come to TDS. That would actually be much more helpful for you.
Okay, so it's much better to go for MLF, MLT, and MLP first, and then the BDM route, right?
Yeah, I agree. Not
Okay.
exactly in terms of BDM BA, because I think Malalan explained you can take that earlier, but I'm talking just in terms of TDS. It is always better to take TDS at the end.
Okay, so we can also go for BDM, BA, and then the ML route, and then TDS at the end, right?
Correct. But just be aware, BDM is a bit heavy on assignments and
Oh, okay.
and you'll have to do some work there. So
Okay.
that is the challenge in BDM course, and it will be very new concepts that you have not studied any time before. For example, if you're coming from a commerce or accountancy or CA background, then a few topics in BDM you would have touched upon. But let's say if you are an engineer or a science student who is coming, then you would not have seen any of those topics that are covered in the first 4 weeks of the course. The first 4 weeks
Yes,
is
sir.
a
I'm
history
from.
of economics, finance, accountancy a bit, market concepts a bit. So it's a history of all of that. And that will be very new to you. And if you want to learn those concepts, it might be better to not overload yourself. And after that, starting from the 5th week, almost every week you will be having one assignment after the other that you'll have to solve. So it will take
Okay.
time for you. So keep that in mind for the BDM course in particular. BA should be fine. Since BA, the idea is basically application of techniques to problems you should be able to manage. But BDM might be a bit new to you to learn. So think of it in that sense. Okay?
Okay, sir. So, like, I'm from IT background, so um, it will be new to me. So,
Okay,
okay,
I had a question
It will
here. So,
definitely be. Like I said.
okay.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. One
Yeah,
quick
go
question
ahead.
here. I'm going to use this platform to reach out to seniors or somebody who has already taken PDSA. I know the discourse is there. I know everything is listed on the this one, but I want some personal feedback here, maybe from some of my friends who have already taken PDSA. Could somebody here, maybe if possible, like a working professional, comment on the difficulty, the number of hours involved, and the in generic comment about the heaviness of the course? It will be helpful. I've already taken DBMS and BDM. So with relative to that, if somebody can comment, it will be helpful. Is anybody out there who can comment on this?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yes, please.
Vikram,
Please. Yes, please.
I just shared, I had taken PDS in my first term itself. It's a quite in-depth subject, which requires a good amount of time of yours to contribute, at least per day, I would recommend. And so you got to study on a regular basis. I found it a little bit heavy, and yeah, so that's what I can just tell you. So
Okay,
it's
and lots of programming, OPPs, two OPPs,
yeah,
and then the
and
usual
coding
usual.
requires, it requires you to, give a lot of timing to practice coding and all, because the codes are quite long. And
Okay.
though they teach really well, but then obviously we need to practice at our end, and it requires time. And being a working professional, I can understand, it becomes difficult to give that much of time. So maybe if you're taking PDSA, you can take a lighter subject along with it, and not something that's heavy and that requires, equal amount of time.
Okay, very very helpful,
So
Namita. Thank you.
PDSA
Thank you.
So sorry to interrupt there, Vikram. So there is only one OPP for PDSA, as I understand it, not two OPPs. First thing. Secondly, grade in OPP is not mandatory for a course grade in PDSA, as opposed to what you have in Java and maybe few other courses also, DBMS and other things, right? So in OPP, there is a contribution that comes from OPP, but clearing the OPP is not mandatory for a course grade in PDSA.
Okay, okay.
Sir,
Oh,
I
ma'am,
also,
I just had one question, just one quick question, please. Ma'am, is there any minimum number of subjects that we are supposed to choose in a term, or even one?
It's as few as one, I think, yeah.
One is fine, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
one should be okay.
okay, all
But then,
right.
I mean, you have to plan to finish it in like 6 years, right? So, I mean, if you take just one course, I'm not sure whether you can.
Sorry,
actually
just come again.
No, whether if you just keep taking one course per term, right? You may not be able to finish it in 6 years, right?
In 6 years?
No, the whole span of the course is for 6 years, no?
Ma'am, I am in direct diploma in
Span of the course
programming.
means
Oh, okay, direct diploma.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not sure. Okay, I cannot. I'm not sure the minimum number of courses that you have to necessarily take. But that please check with someone else. I'm not sure about the direct diploma.
you
Can
mean to,
anyone else
I
tell
want
me
one
what?
clarification.
One
I need
one second. Yeah, Naveen, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Ma'am, I am coming
Ma'am,
from
can we take
foundation.
hello?
I am coming from foundation, and you mean to say that till degree level we are getting 6 years to complete till degree level?
No, you see, I probably said something wrong. I'm not sure. I really don't know about that. But if you take one course per term, it may not work out as well. The other instructors who are here, if you have some idea about it, please add to it. One course per term might be a bit too less, is what I'm thinking.
Ma'am, actually, in one of the sessions, Andrew Sir said that 6 years is just Like we are told 6 years, but like so people can take more than that. Is that true?
No, so what Andrew sir said kind of overrides whatever I have said. So what he said is the final thing. Okay.
Okay, so we can take more than 6 years.
And I think
Yeah,
that
I don't know
6 years
about
was
that.
basically
That's
for
what if Andrew sir has
BSc.
said that, please go ahead. I mean
For
that
BS
is
it
the
might be
correct thing.
different.
Okay, ma'am.
Good evening,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
may I ask?
1 second. So
Hello?
shall we just go in that order? There are people who have raised their hands for quite some time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not even sure if I can see that order here. So I'll just call out. Shall I call people? Amal, do you want to ask
Ma'am,
something?
it's in
Amal Nandan Prasad.
alphabetical order, so
Amal
I
Nandan
think
Prasad, do you want to ask anything? Okay. There is 274074 Nandan. Do you want to ask anything?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually from direct diploma in data science. In the first sem, I've taken 3 subjects: one Max 2, Statistics 2, and MLF. Fortunately, I've taken MLF along with Statistics and Max, so it was like more or less the similar concepts were applied. But what happened is, at the end, I couldn't able to revise all the 3. Since I'm working professional, I couldn't able to revise all the 3 at a one single day. So this time I wanted to take only 2 subjects. One, I've fixed that I'm going to take machine learning techniques. So the other one, I'm still a bit confused whether to take it as business analytics or the tools and data science. So only that
Have you
part I need
completed
assistance.
BDM? Have you
No,
completed
sir.
BDM?
No.
Okay, then
No.
you will not be eligible for taking BA. Without the BDM, BDM is a prerequisite. It's a
Okay.
prerequisite for BA.
Okay.
So I don't
Okay.
remember whether it's a prerequisite or co-requisite, but you cannot take BA without taking BDM. So BDM is out
Okay.
of the picture. So you'll have to think appropriately.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What about tools and data science, sir? Is there any prerequisite for that also?
I
No,
think
there is no prerequisite for tools in data science. There is just core-requisite machine learning foundations. So
Okay, that
if you are
I've
good in machine
completed, so I
learning,
can take.
then I think then you better go for TDS. It is go
Okay.
for TDS
Okay.
at the end, because it
Oh,
might require some
okay, sir.
amount of programming, and having gone through this machine learning techniques, that will be actually helpful for you.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you very much.
Can I ask a question? Okay, my query is that if I have to repeat MAD 1 for the sake of improvement, do I have to repeat the project also?
Okay, so if you're just trying to improve AppDev 1 theory course, then you don't need to repeat the project course altogether, because now these 2 courses have been separated up. So they will be treated as 2 separate courses now. So if you just want to improve the theory course, you can do so without repeating the project course altogether.
Sure, thank you.
Good evening,
the same
sir.
thing applies for 1 second. Yeah, the same thing will come to you. The same thing applies for BDM. So BDM is different. The capstone project is different. So you can work on one and you can improve, of course, BDM alone. You don't have to redo the project. The project is an independent piece. Okay, thanks. Next question, please.
Good evening, sir.
Can you go in order?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we'll go via the raised hand order. 1 second. So we have Soundarya. Nandan, if your question is answered, can you please lower your hand? Soundarya?
Sauhardya, I think. Sauhardya.
Yeah.
Sauhardya, I think.
Hello?
Saura, okay.
Yeah.
I'm reading over phone, so yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Sauhardya, sorry.
This is my first term in diploma. I cleared my foundation. So, is any prerequisite or co-requisite for MAD 1? And it's can I take DBMS along with MAD 1? And it's a project simultaneously.
Yes, you can take all of these 3 courses altogether, but I would suggest you to do the MAD1 project course in the subsequent term rather than doing it in the same term of theory course. because once you have done the theory course, you have all the knowledge of the technologies that are being used in the course, and you will be able to put them better when you will do the project in the next term. If you will try to do it in the same term, well, of course, there is no demerit of doing that, just that you may not be able to work on the project probably in a manner that you will be able to do in the next term,
Okay.
in the subsequent.
Then what will be the best course to choose in this term?
So currently, so you said that you have just entered into the diploma level, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to start with diploma in programming, I would suggest you to go with DBMS and AppDev 1, these two courses.
Update 1. Okay. Sir, thank you. And what is the total duration of a BS degree? 8 years or 6 years?
I'm not sure. So this 6 years is, I guess it was for the BSc degree. Now that it has been converted into a 4-year BS, so I'm not sure what is the maximum duration.
Okay, sir.
Probably check out there.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Just a one doubt. Can I just someone clear it? It's a small one.
Yes, please.
I'm really sorry to interrupt in this order. So my doubt is I've cleared all my foundation level subjects. The only re-OPP remains for Python. So will I be able to select the diploma level subjects?
No, sorry. You have to complete the OPP. So you have to give it again, right?
Yeah, I have to give it again, but the term or the dates haven't been scheduled yet. And I'm done with all the subjects of foundation level.
Okay, so unless you complete every single requirement in the foundation level, I don't think you'll be allowed to, right? So we had this case last term also. There were some students who had only the OPP was pending.
Okay.
But you have to complete it and clear the OPP. Only then you will be eligible.
But they, so my Python was in my last term, not in this term, and they still haven't taken the re-OPP in this term.
You should have given it this term, right?
No, they haven't taken. No mail was received from in my side. I've mailed them thrice regarding this.
Okay.
So they always mailed me back saying to check the handbook. I said, I've seen the handbook. I have to appear only the OPP. I have been assigned an I grade. I have to appear the OPP alone. So they haven't been responding, and this term it should have been happened, but they haven't taken it.
Okay. So I'm not sure what the process is, whether you have to register or.
So I had registered. I had filled the form. So they had given a form.
Sir, I gave a re-OPP and it was conducted on the same day as the OPP for that particular term.
Okay, can you tell us what the process was? I am actually not aware of how it is.
Sir, we had to, in the registration form for the subsequent term, we had to fill in makeup exam, and there was a small fee for that, and that is all for registration, and then you give it on the same day as the other people who are giving it during that term.
Okay, so Ajitesh, did you do that?
Yeah, I did that. I've done that. I filled that form. We are opted that we'll be paying the 1,000 rupee fee for that OPP. I did all the mandatory requirements, and still they haven't conducted. And I haven't missed any mails of there.
Okay, I am really not sure. You have to. Can you drop your mail ID here in the chat? We can ask them to get back to you.
Okay.
One question, sir. Hello.
Yeah, please.
Can you follow the order, please?
Let's try to follow the order. So, Ajitesh, do you have any questions right now, or that has already been resolved?
That was the only question. It was the error on their side. I have to repeat. I have to wait one term for the diploma now. That will be the only case that they have.
Yeah. So paste your email ID in chat, and I will ask the concern.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Can I ask?
So Asma is the next in the sequence.
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Yes, please. Ajitesh, if you can please lower your hand, it would be great.
Actually. I wanted to ask Mr. Karthik is for the machine learning team, from the machine learning team. I just wanted to ask if there is any change in the machine learning practice, and do you have any link from where we can just listen to the earlier lectures of machine learning practice, MLP?
Yeah, so Jimmy will be the better person. Jimmy, you are there, right?
Yeah, hello. So for MLP, previous lecture can be seen. I mean, in the ITMBS YouTube channel, there all previous lectures are there, and sir may record new lecture for this
So no,
time.
as there was a change in MLT, is there going to be a similar kind of a change for
Okay,
MLP, or is it going to?
Yeah, so that much change won't happen in MLP, but yeah, sir is planning to record new lectures, and in those lectures, few students will be there. I mean, some students will volunteer for those lectures, and yeah, sir will record that.
Okay, so like, is there going to be a change in the syllabus?
Yeah, syllabus will be updated. I won't say it will change, but yeah, it will be updated.
So before the date, will we be getting that updated syllabus?
Yeah.
Because
If
before we actually
some
apply
changes
for
happen,
the
see,
course.
what I feel, like we had discussed it earlier also. So mostly there will be new case studies. Like sir will compress the syllabus, and he will add new case studies at the end of the year.
Because when I was looking at the syllabus, I was just going through the syllabus, and I see that a lot of things which are part of those algorithms and things which we have completed in actually MLT.
Okay.
So I was thinking, would there be a major overhaul of the syllabus, or would it be the same thing and with more case studies included?
Yeah. So sir
And
is
would it
planning
involve some kind of project work for us?
I think sir
Other than the
will
actual
add the case
project which
studies
is
on
there.
them. Other than that, yeah, this studies will be exhaustive. So I think
I
yeah,
think we have to wait for.
so yeah. That's what I would.
Is it possible that you can
But
put the link of the lectures in the chat?
It will be a live.
Okay. I'm actually not very clear about how the subject will move out in the next term. So some clarity if it is possible.
Live basis. So sir will take some. Yeah, as of now we can't say
Okay, that was the
anything.
only
I mean,
question I
whatever.
had.
Yeah. I think yeah, someone else can ask.
Okay, then I'll wait for a little time. I think further updates would come up. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Anyone else would like to go? I mean,
Hello, sir.
yeah, hi.
Sir, my question is for the January term, if I choose machine learning foundation and business data management, then would it be possible for me to carry the project like business data management?
You can always do the project separately. Yeah, I'm that. So you can always do the project separately in BDM. So you can do the BDM course, finish it off, then do the project later on. No problems whatsoever.
Project is related to the theory or not, actually?
It is related to the theory. It is related to the theory. You will have to complete the theory, and then you can start. So this is how the BDM course works. All right, I'll give you an overview.
Simultaneously,
The
it is
first
not
4 weeks. Pardon me?
My question is, if I study business data management, the subject theoretically, and carry the project business data management, then it is not possible. First, I should
You
complete
want to do it simultaneously. You want to do it simultaneously.
Yes.
Both together. It is possible. Originally, we were doing the same. Some students felt that it was cramping up their space too much in the BDM course. So that is why we have split it up. All right. It is possible. You can definitely do it. That is where I'm coming to. In BDM, The first 4 weeks content out of the 12 weeks content would give you the complete theory that is required. All right. After that, it will be case study after case study on different aspects of the theory. All right. So this is how the course is structured. So you should be able to do a project in BDM while taking the BDM subject simultaneously. Yes, it is possible. However, we
And
do not recommend this because you will not get the best value. So it is better to do the project separately. So that is why we have kept it separately. But I'm not telling that it's not possible. It is possible, but it might be better if you do it afterwards because you need to do data collection, so on and so forth, which will be a challenge. Did I answer your question?
okay, the project will not be better if I choose simultaneously all the theory and
It may not. It may not. It depends. Again, it depends from person to person. Some people find the project very intuitive to do and they have done it. We have seen fantastic projects. Some people have found it difficult. So that is why we have a mixed, now since we are handling 800 odd people, we have mixed people, right? Mixed crowd. That is why we said, okay, it's given to the student based on your expertise. You decide what you want to do.
And for the project work, I need to appear for quiz 1, quiz 2, and like theoretical subject, or is there any other way?
If you take, you cannot do the project without doing the course. And when you are doing the course, you will have to apply for the quizzes. So if you are doing both parallelly, you will have to apply for
No, my question for the theoretical subject.
four assignments.
Hello.
Pardon me?
For
You are breaking. Your line is breaking. Is it only?
hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
The theoretical subject, we need to appear for quiz 1, quiz 2, and then enter exam. And what is the process for project?
Project, you have reviews. All right. You will have a beginning review. Then you will have a proposal. Then you will have a midterm review. Then you will have a final submission. So this is, I think there's one more stage which I'm not very clear. The two instructors for the project, I don't believe they are here. So basically you have these three components. First, you have to do a proposal submission, which will be reviewed and you will get a feedback. Then you will have a first review. I believe you will have a second review as well, and then final submission. Okay, so these are the four components in the BDM project.
So within this 4 months, I have to complete the project.
Correct.
Okay.
I have a related question to the BDM project. I have just cleared the BDM course today. Could I wait a term to do the BDM project?
You need not wait. When is the next when you have the next opening for the registration of the BDM project, you can take it. You need not wait. If you want to wait, you can, but you yeah, the system does not worry about it.
Sure, thank you.
All right.
So Malalan sir, since you're here online, very quickly. So along with PDSA, I plan to take BA. I have completed BDM. I have the BDM project enrolled as well. So along with PDSA, I was wondering if you could give some feedback about the BA course. Would you rate it similar in terms of efforts and difficulty with the BDM? I know, of course, you can't suggest which courses for me to take, but I'm trying to visualize or trying to see if PDSA with BA will be a doable combination without going crazy for a working professional here.
Okay. I do not know the load on PDSA. All right. But what I can do is, since generally all of you are asking what course I can take with what, I will just give you an overview of what you will see in BA. All right, the general grading document, let's say the one that we used last time. You have 2 quizzes. You have 3 assignments that you have to do. Best 2 out of 3. You should do at least 1 out of the first 2 assignments to be eligible for writing the final end-term exam. All right. So this is the basic structure.
Sir, how many assignments?
3 assignments. Best 2 out of 3 would be taken.
Oh, okay.
As for the previous grading document, we have not yet opened the current grading document. So later on it might change. So I'm just telling you what was done in the previous term. All right. 90% it will not change. 10% it can. So I'm just giving you an overview. Sir,
because
sir,
of
are
this,
you telling about
I
a
have taken the
particular
course
subject?
change.
Sir, are you telling about a particular
I am
subject?
telling specifically for BA. I am telling specifically only for BA.
Okay. Sir, what about the structure
Okay.
of the
So BA course,
BDM and DBMS, sir? Will it be the same?
BDM course I just told you. No, every course has its own structure. So let me do one thing. Let me first finish BA. I will then tell you what is there for BDM. What was there for BDM? Then you can see that there are subtle differences. So in BA course, you will have 2 quizzes. You will have 1 interim exam, and you will be given 3 assignments. So out of the 3 assignments, the best 2 scores would be taken for your final grade score. And out of the first 2 assignments, assignment 1 or assignment 2 must be done for you to be eligible for the enter. This was what was given as in the grading pattern in the previous term. All right, for BA. And what content would you see in BA? Yes. If I can finish, it will be good. So what content you would be seeing in BA? The BA course basically focuses on application of statistics to data. So business perspective, so you'll be looking at distribution fitting, you'll be looking at a test of independence, you'll be looking at applications of linear regression, you'll be looking at applications of logistic regression.
Okay.
Which you are not studying, BA will have
So slightly heavier than BDM. Yeah.
I do not know. The heaviness, lightness depends on the person.
Right.
Like I said, so a person who's already done a lot of data science might find BA easier as compared to BDM. Let's say a person who has done a lot of let's say economics background or from accounting background, they'll find BDM to be more easier than BA. So it depends from person to person. I'm just giving you a general structure. You as a judge should decide what you want to take. So this is the BDM course, BA course. The BDM course, on the other hand, is structured as such. The first 4 weeks content cover, like I said, concepts from economics, bit of finance, and a bit of accountancy. And then after the first 4 weeks, every other week we would be having assignments on different aspects. You'll have assignments from let's say HR concepts, you'll have assignments from some production concepts, some inventory aspects, so on and so forth, right?
Okay, sir. Okay. I'm done with BDM, so yeah.
Okay, Vishant, are you there? You want to ask
Yes,
something?
sir. Yes.
Yeah, please go
Good
on.
evening, sir. Sir, I am a direct diploma student. I wanted to ask sir that I was not able to sir attend my final exam, sir, the recent one.
Okay.
Sir, what is the way moving forward for me? Like, do I need to take all my courses again?
I don't think you need to take all the courses again. I think you need to take the entire alone.
Maybe it will be better to ask the obstinate.
Confirm.
Anybody want to answer? Yes.
Yes, I guess if you basically if you are absent in the end-term exam of any course, so you will be given an I grade, if I'm not wrong, and that means you will have to just appear for the end-sem exam in the next term, and your quiz and your assignment scores will be carried forward to that term. So you just need to appear for the end-sem again.
Okay, and sir, if I want to like also get improvement in my assignment because I scored low in my graded exams, can I do that?
Yes, I guess the improvement is only possible in the subsequent term. It is not allowed afterwards. So for improvement, you will have to register for the entire course again, and you will have to appear for assignments, quizzes, etc., do everything.
Okay, and sir, for that, like if I have to register for entire course again, that means starting entirely from scratch. Like different ID and fees, etc. again?
Yes, you'll have to pay the fees again. And I guess for improvement, there is some additional fees. I'm not sure that you will have to check once again. But yes, you will definitely have to pay the fees again if you are going for an improvement.
Okay.
And
And
please
sir,
remember that is only possible in the subsequent term, the immediate subsequent term.
okay. And sir, if I like this was the first term for me, and if I want to start from scratch again, like what would be the registration process for that, sir?
See, again, you will have to check it with the ops team. I'm just telling you what I know. So I currently do not have any knowledge of how that registration has to happen in case you are going for an improvement. So you better drop an
Yes,
email
it's
to
always
the
better
support
to
team.
go for the ops team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir,
Basically, look
where
at the
would
cost. Yeah.
how
Please.
how would I be able to get in touch with them?
You can email them on the email ID support@online degree@iitm.ac.in.
Okay, sir. And okay, and sir, would I need to give qualifier exam again because I have cleared it once already?
See, you will be able to clarify all of these details from them only. We currently
Okay,
do
sir.
not have the
Okay,
answer to this
through
question.
mail only, sir. They won't be holding any session.
Yeah, you can just email them. Yeah, you will get a reply there.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Vishant, if you are done, like you can lower your hand.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Ramakanta, please. Are you there?
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, sir, मेरा question है कि
Ramakanta is there? Yeah.
yes,
Ramakanta.
I'm there. I'm there. Am I audible
Okay.
now?
Okay. Please. Yeah.
I have taken this DBMS and BDM this time. So the BDM project actually, should I have to start parallelly or should I have to wait for the next term?
So, anybody
I
from
think it
BDM?
has already been clarified before that if you want, you can even do it in the same term or in the subsequent term as well. Probably the BDM instructors can answer it.
Correct. So BDM projects can be done simultaneously or can be done after the course is completed. That is completely the learner's choice.
Okay, and the structure will remain same, right? Whatever the structure was there in the previous term for the DBMS and BDM will remain same, right? Or is
Like
there
I
any
said,
change?
the structure, the grading pattern is what I believe you're telling is the structure. The course content is going to remain the same. The structure is the grading pattern. If you're asking me, that will be finalized, and when it's released to you, only it is frozen. Till then, there might be small subtle changes to what components get what, whether we'll have a component or not. That change can happen, but the syllabus will be 95% the same for the BDM.
And for DBMS, so that 5% change will be notified to like within a
During the
day or
course,
two.
we get to know now because it's going to be a content change. We might add something. We might release some pieces. That's going to be a content change. During the course, you'll get to know that.
Okay.
It will not be a big concern. When I say a 5% change, it's just a safety net for our instructors that we will be carrying. And that will also be finalized just before the term starts. All right. It's not a huge concern as a learner.
Okay, actually, sir, I had already paid for this courses. Like in the last term, I have already paid for the BDM and DBMS, but I did not start. So here this time, I need to tell to the support team again to revive that course to make it active, or how the thing has to go. Sir.
I am not aware of the operational aspects of how they do it.
So BDM project is a separate course, a 2 credit course that needs to be enrolled in. I had enrolled for the course as well as the project in this last term, and the way it works is BDM project is different. You have to pay 2,500 or something for enrolling in that course, and it will reflect in your dashboard as a separate tab, like my current projects. So that is different. So now that you have missed enrolling it in your same term, the question of doing it simultaneously does not arise. Now when the portal opens up again, now tomorrow you'll have to enroll for it again, and then there will be rolling cycles where you can submit your proposals and midterm, and that will go on. So it's a separate thing,
Correct.
like you will enroll for a different course now.
Correct. But you can do it only if you do BDM. That is what we are trying to say.
Yes, or
Sir,
simultaneously
actually,
also, sir. Simultaneously also.
Correct. You can register for BDM and BDM project simultaneously, or you can complete BDM then come to BDM project. No doubts there. I do not know about the operation issue of if you have paid it in the previous term, not taken a course, will it be revived this term? That I do not know. Someone from the support team you will have to ask.
Okay. So that will be happening tomorrow. Shall we like? Do I need to connect with them tomorrow or what?
For which one?
So this BDM and the DBMS, whatever I have already paid for that 3 courses.
Tomorrow's session is for degree level, no? I don't think there also you'll get clarity on this. You'll have to ask the support team. Just write a mail to them, they will be able to answer to you.
Acha. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Manan.
Next person. Thank you.
Yeah, Manan
Yes.
is there. Okay, Manan, please.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. So, sir, my question is, I have taken my one term is completed. I have taken DBMS in a term, and now I'm planning to take PDSA. So, is it okay if I take PDSA, or should I do first MAD one and then go with PDSA? And I'm planning to take only one subject per term because last time I took 2 courses, but I had to drop one. So, can you suggest me which course to take after DBMS?
Atul or Abhishek, anyone?
I don't think there is any specific suggestion. I believe you can go for any one of the courses, either PDSA or AppDev one. Both are fine too.
If I take PDSA, then MAD one, or that will be fine. Or I mean, I
Yes.
come from a non-technical background. I mean, non-CS background. So also I've had a question of if I took PDSA in this term, so how much minimum or maximum time will I have to give on an average?
So I
For a
myself.
course.
Yeah, Manan, so what other things you are doing with this course?
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Hello?
Atul, your voice is little low.
Yes, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, now little better.
So, what other things you are doing with this course?
Sorry.
What are the other courses you are doing along with?
Oh
Yeah.
no, this is the only course I'm doing full time. But
No,
due
I
to
think course in the sense like which are the other subject you took with this?
okay, I took only one subject in my first term, DBMS only, and now I'm planning to take another subject.
Only
But
one subject you want to take, right?
yeah, I'm
Atul,
going
one
slow
subject only you
for
want to take.
diploma.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think if you're saying that you have not put programming background, so I think 15 to 20 hours are required per week.
Per week, okay. 15 to 20, and average 4 hours per day.
Hmm.
4
3
to
to
5
4
hours.
hours.
Okay, so if I take PDSA, that will be fine. I mean, I
Yeah,
will
that
have to devote much time to that, for sure. So, is it okay if I go with PDSA
yeah,
now?
definitely it's good.
And sir, for the project of MAD1, if we take a course of MAD1 in the next term, the project we can do in the subsequent term, right? For the project courses.
I think you can take.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you can do the project course along with the theory course, or even in a
Or
later
I
term.
can in a later term. Okay. Sir, any suggestion along with PDSA if I have to by chance take any lighter subject on from that, can I take? Can you suggest any lighter course? Or again along with PDSA if by chance
So how much
we
time
can
you
take?
can give per day?
Sir, if I take only PDSA, I will give approx 4 hours in a day for PDSA alone.
Lighter subject, you can do
Lighter
system
means
command.
in this diploma only, programming one.
Yeah, so you can do system command also.
System commands. Okay.
which is 8-week course, and so I think that will be the lighter.
That would be much lighter than PDSA, right? System commands.
But you are talking about it with PDSA, no?
So like
If,
from
if
now,
yes,
the
sir.
next term I will have a holiday, right? 2 months. So I
Sorry.
So it depends.
Hello.
Yeah, sir. Your voice is not clear.
Yeah, Jimmy, can you accept?
Actually, you are not audible properly.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check them.
Abhishek, you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
So I think what Atul sir wanted to suggest was to go with the system commands course. It's an 8-week
Okay.
course. So
Yeah.
this is what he was trying to suggest that time.
Okay. And
If
system
you want
commands
to
also has
take
a
something
OPP.
along with the PDSA.
PDSA. System commands also has a OPP, right?
Yes, it does.
And for PDSA, it's not mandatory to pass OPP to pass this subject, right? I mean,
that I'm not sure. Maybe Atul sir can clarify
Hello,
this.
am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Much
yes,
better.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so OPP is not mandatory to pass separately. OPP
Okay.
have contain only 20% weightage in overall score.
And we will have only one OPP, right, for PDSA?
Yeah, yes, we have only one.
Earlier, they used to have two, right? Two OPPs.
No,
Actually,
no, it was always the one OPP.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shivani, are you there?
Sir?
Shivani, are you there?
Yes, yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, please, Shivani. Please.
Oh, sorry.
Sir, I'm going for diploma in this January term. How should I be choosing the courses? I mean, should I choose the diploma courses of programming first, or should I mix and match the both of them? Which one is more preferable?
I think it is more on you, like how you want to go. But anybody, if you want to answer this, anybody from the data science?
Uh, like we keep saying, it is your choice based on what you feel is your comfort level, how much time you can spend for a course. So it depends on all of that. You can mix and match. That is why we have kept it open. If you want to mix and match and do it, mix and match and do it. If you don't, then go in for one stream and complete it. It is more of a personal choice. We cannot guide you in that per se. Though we have a lot of questions coming in the same regard, what course I can take with what, things like that. It is more of a personal choice.
It depends on the strength. No, in case she's good in programming, then she can take programming first. All subjects of programming.
Correct. Correct. So it's a personal choice. It's not something that as instructors we can guide you along.
But if she's strong in programming, has some previous background in programming, then she can do it.
So can I
Sir,
choose?
Sir, I intend to do both the diplomas. The
I
only
think
issue that
Shivani is not done. Yeah, can you wait, please? Shivani is not done. Yeah, Shivani completed it.
sorry. Oh, sorry.
Sir, can I choose PDSA with MLF and BDM?
From what I hear, it will be very heavy. PDSA is a heavy course. So from every learner that has come and instructors that have told, MLF is also a tough course. BDA is a very different course. So it may not be the best choice doing all of them together.
So should I do this programming one first? I mean, only.
Not assume you can look. Let me just give you an example. If you are like the previous person was telling me, if you are very good in programming, do PDSA and MLF, and then come to BDM. Or else no, if I'm okay with programming, I want to focus on that, then do PDSA and BDM together. If you say no, I'm also not comfortable in that sense, I want to do in data science, do BDA and some other course. It's a personal choice, right? You told these three courses, so I just gave you a recommendation on these three. It is a personal choice. I cannot guide you any further regarding this aspect.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Mayank, You want to ask something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Maya, please.
Sir, actually, sir, I'm in diploma in programming and I just completed my first term with Python and CT. So can you tell me how many subjects minimum and maximum can I take for next term?
I think a guideline is already given whenever you'll try to register, right? Somebody has already mentioned that, like how to select your subject. Can you check it out? Somebody can guide him where it is. Anybody from the instructor team or from the students, like you want mention like where he can find the that guidelines and all, like which subject we should take.
Yeah, I think someone has posted the link in the chat box, so you can just have a look over there.
And can you recommend me that which courses should I take for the next term? Like I am
Which
listening
subject you took this time?
in Python and CT.
Okay, you want to go for programming or data science? You want to go for programming or data science?
Programming.
Programming. Okay. So any recommendation anyone want to give? Actually, better will be you can just look at the guideline and come back once again here after 5 minutes. That will be better. If you get the link, please go there, check it out, then immediately come back. Ma'am, can
Oh,
you check the link? Is it there with
sir,
you?
I'm seeing in the chat box.
Yeah, please check it. I'm going for the next person, but you can interrupt and tell me if you are getting any problem.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, next, Badrish, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, sure. So currently I've completed my foundation level. So I want to enroll to diploma level in this term. So and I'm not good in programming as well. And also I'm a working professional. And I do have like 15 to 20 hours per week. So I just wanted a recommendation from your side, like which subject I can choose, and
Badrish,
I
like
want
you
to
have any
make,
personal preference for data science or programming, what you want to go for?
yeah. So I want to tell you, like I'm a working professional, so I'm using Excel or as well as SQL uh, for my personal work, for my professional work. So so is there any subject like where is use of Excel as well as the SQL so that I can learn
SQLs are
both?
actually used in DBMS, but DBMS more than that. Like it's 20 to 30% of DBMS only the SQL, maybe less than that. But
Okay, okay,
yeah, it's a part of the DBMS.
okay. So my personal choice is I want to go with data science programming. And also I want to make these terms little lighter because the last term was too heavy for me. So
Okay,
I,
so
I
from the
also
data
want to
science,
practice.
anybody you want to guide him for a lighter course, which will be light?
Yeah, go with BDM. Since you are telling that you're not very comfortable with programming, go with BDM.
Okay,
BDM does not have a lot of programming. You will be doing
okay,
a lot of work in Excel, so you
okay,
should find that comfortable. So take BDM.
okay,
It's a natural choice given your
okay, okay,
criteria.
okay.
That is one
BDM,
course that
BDM
I
is
can
a,
recommend. Yeah, BDM is a course. Apart from that, I don't believe you'll be comfortable either doing BA or doing BA should be fine, but BDM is a prerequisite, so you can't do it. TDS, like already told, I don't believe you'll be able to manage without MLF. So BDM is the
okay.
only choice.
So I can go with one subject, is that right?
You
Or
can.
I can take, okay.
Yeah, maybe one subject from the programming side also, right? One from the data science, if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the programming side, which one is lighter subject so that I can also take BDM as well as the other one from the
Lighter
programming?
subject. Anybody? Because DBMS is not a light subject, definitely.
Mhm.
So anyone having suggestion light subject on programming?
I think you can go with system commands because that's a 8-week course. So that would probably be a little bit lighter than the other courses in the diploma of programming.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm done with model.
Okay, thank you. Subhit, are you there? Subhit?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, please go on.
So my question is, so I'm from a non-technical background, and I intend to complete both the diplomas. My question is that what is the best option? Like if I say, choose PDSA first, PBMS, and then MLF, or MLF first and then PDSA.
Can you repeat the combinations once again?
Sir, first combination is that I first do enroll for DBMS and PDSA, and in this next term I enroll for MLF. Or should I do otherwise? Means MLF first and then MLF and MLT, and then go for DBMS and PDSA.
I don't think there is any connection between MLF and these two subjects, because MLF is from the data science part and these two are from the programming part.
Okay, but I think earlier in the chat, ma'am said that it's better to understand the concepts of PDSA. You need to have a better understanding of MLF. If I understood it
Anybody
correctly.
from MLF, can you guide? Can you please provide some guidance?
Yeah, so MLF is like a bit maths heavy subject, and PDSA is like.
No, somebody said that DBMS is you need to complete DBMS to understand.
It's not MLF, I think. I think it's a MAD one, I think.
Okay, yeah, I guess it would be a MAD one. Because MLF comes in data science and then you're mixing both.
So I can go for DBMS and PDMF first and then MLF in the next term.
DBMS, PDSA you can go for, but it's a little heavy. Yeah, it's okay.
Sir, can you come up again?
It's a little difficult, but it's okay. You can go for it.
Okay. Like I should choose. I should not choose this DBMS and PDSA. It would be
no. You can go for it, but just check out the time requirement. It's okay. It's a little difficult. That's all what I'm saying. You can go for it, but check out like what is the requirement here.
Okay.
Is it okay, Shubhit?
Yes, sir. And even if I go for MLF first, that would also not create a problem for me. If I MLF, which I choose MLF,
I don't think so. Anybody like from MLF, like is it?
Because I have a non-technical background and I'm not good at programming, so
I think it's a math based. Anybody from data science on MLF?
Yeah. So, are you able to hear me, right?
Yes.
So MLF is like a maths. Totally, most of the things are like totally maths heavy. So if you have done stats too, so it's like you'll be going through the stats also, and then maths, and then some algorithm will be there.
Means MLF and MLT I can go simultaneously. I can do, and then
No, I don't think so. You should go with MLF and MLT both in the same semester, or you should not take that. Like you can take that, but I would prefer not to take. So first go with MLF and then MLT in the next term.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Kannan Krishna Priya, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Please.
I'm audible, right?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank you all for organizing this session. This clears a lot of our questions we had. Thanks for that. I have two questions, sir. One, I am a direct diploma entry. I have completed my mathematics 2, statistics 2, and BDM. So in the upcoming semester, I'm planning to take BA MLF and TDS. I want to understand. I'm not sure about TDS, how it goes, or is it okay to do it along with MLF? I'm not sure on that. That is one question I have. Shall I ask my second question, or you'll answer this and then go with the second?
I think that will be better. We'll answer this first. Anyone want to answer this?
Yeah, so this is Dixon here. I think one of
One, your concern was about taking TDS and MLF together, right?
Yes.
So the website mentions that as it's a core requisite. MLF is a core requisite. But based on the experience of the students from previous terms, we see that they actually say that it is better if you take MLF first and then you take TDS. It depends on how good you are in programming, or if you have prior experience. If you're a working professional, if you have prior experience in data science, then TDS becomes easier. But if you're not good in programming, or if you need to strengthen your programming skills, then it is actually good to take TDS at the end. Once you have gained some knowledge in machine learning, how to implement this machine learning techniques in Python, then it is actually better if you take TDS.
Okay, so TDS revolves around Python only, or any other programming
TDS,
as well?
it uses Excel, Python, and some other open source tools.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would help me. That helps me a lot.
Yeah.
And my second question is, so as I said, I have completed my BDM last term, wherein I have enrolled for BDM project as well. But for some reason, I was not able to do my any November or December cycle submissions. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it in Jan and February also. If that is the case, do I, when I'm going to register for the next sem, do I also have to register project again, or can it be done in the next sem without registering? What is the process to do that? I'm not sure. Am I making it clear, or?
Anybody want to answer?
I don't think we are aware of it. I don't think we are aware. We have already paid for the BDM project, but we are not able to do it. So you want to see if you can do it in this current term, right?
Yes. If that is the case, do I have to re-register is what I'm asking, because I understand that since I've registered in September term, I should complete it by April 2023. That is what my understanding is, the BDM project. So, which means like the next 2 cycles I have to do it, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. If that is the case, when I'm registering tomorrow for other courses, do I have to re-register BDM project as well?
Absolutely no idea, madam. Sorry.
Okay. Can I write the same? Whom should I write to if this?
Ops team, I think. Write this to the support, ops team. Just also put it in the discourse and tag Hari and Ashwin. Basically Hari.
Okay.
If you tag Hari, he should be able to guide you better, because they will know the nuances of the project. So you should be able to get better. Just also write to the support team. They will have the final say. Okay?
Okay, sure. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for your time.
No problem. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Nitin Gupta is there? Yeah, who is this?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Nitin. Yes, yeah.
So in this term, I had completed DBMS and MAD1, and the project I was not able to complete, or I'm not able to complete. So I was planning to do PDSA and the project next term. Now for the project, do I need to re-register, or does it carry over? And can I do this option of PDSA and project in the next term?
Okay, Nitin. So you are asking for the project of application development 1 course, right?
Correct. So that is one thing I could not complete.
Okay. So if you have not submitted your AppDev1 project in this term, that is September 22 term. So once the cycle of project submission of this term ends, you will be automatically enrolled into the next term's project course, that is for Jan 23 term. So basically what you need to do is just do not submit anything on this term's project portal, and you will be automatically enrolled to the next term's project portal, and you can just start preparing or start working on the project, as the guidelines document for the next term has already been released, and of course the problem statement. So you can just look at that problem statement and start preparing for it.
No, has it been released for the next project, next term?
Yes, it has been.
Okay, I'll go look into the portal.
So there was an announcement that was sent, I guess, a couple of days back to all the diploma students. And
I didn't get that.
Okay, then you can probably check with a few of your peers or friends. So might have gotten that email. They will be help you with the guidelines document and the problem statement for the next term for the project courses.
Okay. And I was just planning to do PDSA next term. Is that fine?
So what all you have done so far? You mentioned DBMS
I've
and
done.
AppDev 1 is what you have completed.
I've finished the foundation computational thinking and Python, and DBMS and AppDev 1.
Okay. So how many courses are you planning to take in the next term?
Only one, PDSA, and the project.
Yeah, sure. That is fine then. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Ravikant Joshi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, sir.
I'm a working professional and I'm planning to do both the diplomas simultaneously. So, in case of the data science, I'm planning to take MLF, but I'm a bit confused regarding the programming. So, can you suggest the subject which I can take?
Anyone want to give the suggestion? Ravikant, have you checked that guideline document?
Not yet, sir.
Can you just have a glance for a 2 minute and come back here?
Okay, sir.
You just come back here after 2 minutes. You just glance through, and you can interrupt and say like if you have to say something.
Sir, the guideline document for the diploma students, I think I could not find in the mail itself. So, do you mean that it has been shared with other people, or some people have not been shared? Or if it is, where can I find it, sir?
I think the link somebody posted in the chat box, right? Can
So
you
could you
repost
please,
it?
so could you please repost?
Yeah, I'm checking. If anybody is there, can you post it? Shubhendu, are you there? Do you have the link?
Yes, sir. Which link, sir?
That guideline, which subject we should take?
No, sir. I am checking.
Okay. URL, website URL. Okay, Shyam, you are having any question?
Hey, hi. Thanks. I have a couple of questions. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Can we do the MLT and TDS together? Do you recommend doing it?
So Shyam, are you good in data science? Are
I
you a
have
working
done
professional? Do
MLF.
you have an experience?
No, I am a working professional, but I do not have too much experience. Like the MLF, I did the MLF and stuff, but
Okay.
yeah. Mhm.
So in the sense you can do it because the website, again, as I mentioned earlier, it says that it is a core requisite and you can do it. But I'm just telling you in terms of the experience of students who did this course earlier.
Mhm.
So they mentioned that it is better to do it at the end after you finish your MLF and MLT.
MLF is done. I'm saying
Yeah.
MLT and TDS together.
Okay, so it requires some experience in programming. You might be introduced to different Python programming libraries. And so it is usually good to do TDS at the end. So you can do it together. It's not that you can't do it, but you might require some time in working out the different assignments or trying to complete things on time.
Okay. 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 Thank you. And I had one other question. Like, while I was going through the academics page, uh, we have a list of courses for each particular diploma, but for BSc there is none, and we have a list for BS. Totally out of context question, but like, does BSc also have other courses? Hello. Am I audible?
No? Yes, Shyam, you're
Yes,
audible.
Shyam,
Yeah.
you're audible.
And okay, no, it's a question for later. It's not needed now. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, Mandira, are you there? Mandira, are you there?
I'm there. Am I audible?
Okay, yeah.
Hi, I am a working professional. Though I have a CS degree, my work experience is on the business side. I have two questions. The first is, how intensive are the TDS and MLP courses? How many hours per week?
MLT and
MLP and TDS.
MLT and TDS. Okay.
MLP.
MLP and TDS, yes.
Yes, please.
Hi, Arup. Do you want me to pitch in here?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so who had asked this question?
Mandira.
Mandira, hi. So, are you done with MLT, Mandira?
Yes, I'm done with MLT.
Okay, so yeah, so in MLP, it's completely programming based course where you would be coding using sklearn library. Okay, so if you want me to tell you the comparative difficulty level for MLT and MLP, if you have done MLT, you won't find it very difficult, the MLP course. Okay, so a little less effort, I would say, definitely as compared to MLT, because as you might know, MLT is completely theoretical course. If you have already finished that, it's the usage of libraries that you do in MLP course. Okay, TDS, probably somebody from TDS can confirm, but I think MLP would be a decent one. Yeah, TDS, maybe somebody from TDS can add.
TDS again requires. I'm not sure what is being covered in MLP, as I think as Anamika mentioned that you're again using some libraries, Python libraries, right?
Yeah. Python coding is what is required.
Yeah, so similar thing for TDS. You will have Python, you will have Excel, you will have some visualization tools. Everything is part of TDS. It is usually easy for people who have some basic experience with Python coding and some basic experience with data science libraries. So it is not so intensive for them. But if you are not actually familiar with that kind of programming, then I think it might be a little intensive for you if you take TDS.
Thank you, Anamika. Thank you, Dixon.
Yeah, thanks.
I have one more question. How long do we have to complete the BDM project if I register tomorrow?
I think we are given 2 terms, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Just check it up once more. I think it is 2 terms. Okay?
Sure. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks, Mandra.
Thank you. Ankit, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So most of my doubts are clear from listening to all the conversation till now. I have a request. Can you just arrange one of a career guiding meet or something where we can discuss some of our goals that we can so that we can plan accordingly.
Can you repeat it again?
So I'm saying that can we arrange a type of career guidance meet or something? Because that will be advantage for us students also to plan our future career.
Okay, I think we should forward it to placement department. So anybody want to say anybody is connected with the...
We'll do one thing. Yeah, with respect to this question, we'll do one thing. We'll take it to our course coordinators, and then they will get back to you. Because currently this is not the focus of this meet, so we will not be able to dive in depth. But we will definitely take this suggestion forward to the course coordinators. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sir. So one thing that I want to clarify is about PDSA. From all the conversation that I'm listening out, that it's a bit tough subject. I'm not from the CS background and I'm a working professional. So what type of thing means should I focus on when dealing with PDSA? Should I create some background in some subject or revise some things up before the term starts?
Yeah, Ankit, so do you want to select PDSA in this term?
Yes, sir. I am planning for PDSA and DBMS this term.
Yeah, so for PDSA, I think programming knowledge is required only. You have already done in this CT and Python and foundation level. So that is the only things required for the PDSA. But both are heavy subject, PDSA and DBMS. So I think you are saying that you are not from the CS background and you are working professional. So I
Yes, sir.
think both of the subject require approx 15 to 20 minutes per week. So you can think about that if you have enough time for this.
Okay, I was thinking that if a few of the concepts means essential topics are related to PDSA I've visit earlier before the class started, then that will be give me an relaxed time during regular classes. So do you have any such suggestions?
Okay. So you are talking about before starting the course. Yeah, definitely you can. I think you have already seen this topic, graph algorithms, basic
Yes,
algorithms. Okay, so you
graph we
can
have done.
yeah, BFS, DFS, maybe in CT.
Yes, sir, we have done that.
Okay, so you can revisit these basic algorithms or like sorting, searching algorithms. You can revisit if you know about this. So basic graph, yeah, you can revisit graph and sorting, searching algorithm. Okay, so
Thanks,
other
sir.
than so I think other than the other things are new. Okay, so I
Okay,
think you will not found any in anyone. Or you
okay,
can
thank.
revisit your programming concept like data structure, dictionary, list, function once. Okay.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Okay, thank you. Shreya Ranjan?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in the next term, it will be my first term for diploma. So, I just wanted to ask two combinations from both the diplomas. So, sir, if I go for data science, is it good if I take MLF and BDM together for data science?
You can. MLF would be, like they said, it would be math intensive, I believe. And no, BDM would be completely different context. So you can, it is possible, but it depends on the amount of time that you will be able to spend. BDM,
Okay.
the first 4 weeks may seem light, but after that may seem light in the sense you will not have practice, you will not have any grade assignments or something of that sort. But after the fourth
Okay.
week, you will start having assignments every other week. So in that sense,
Okay.
it will be a bit heavy. The course content is also different. Unlike the other programs in the data science space, this would be more of a business context in its drop off. So that is the difference.
Oh.
MLF, someone from that they can comment.
Sir, so if my okay, so BDM will get heavy after the fourth week, right?
Correct. Correct. You will have
Okay.
assignments. In a sense, when I say heavy, you will have assignments once. You have almost 4 assignments in the next 8 weeks of the course. So one assignment
Okay.
once every 2 weeks maybe. So that is what I call as heavy. So you should be able to see the lecture,
So,
do the practice assignment, then do the assignment. Practice assignment is a set of questions that come after every week.
sir,
So for that, it's not heavy.
are the assignments really difficult and like um are they really big, the assignments?
No. It's not like that. They are doable. Look, if you invest, let's say, a day or two, you should be able to solve the assignment. It's not like super difficult stuff. It should be doable. You will have all the resources that are required, so it should be doable.
Okay, sir. Sir, for MLF, if my maths and stats is not that strong, I'll have to put in more hours, right? So, if
Someone
my
from
maths and
MLF can confirm.
if my maths and stats are not that good, is it still a good decision to take MLF and BDM together?
BDM somebody can confirm, but if your maths and stats are not good, definitely you will have to put in more hours to finish MLF because it's maths and stats heavy. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, you will require more time. It's not an easy course. BDM, maybe somebody else can confirm.
Yeah, BDM, I've already given you the picture. It's completely a business oriented. It's not dependent too much on math and stats. In fact, stats is very minimal. Math to a certain extent, but not expensive. So you should be able to go through without much difficulty because of your math and stats background.
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
So
Will it
yeah.
be possible if you like your voice is a bit muffled.
Oh, okay. It's fine now.
So it's better.
All right. So BDM is not very math intensive or stats intensive. It is more conceptual in nature. So you should be fine even if you are okay with math.
So
Yeah.
maybe so I can go for MLF and BDM, but without the project, right? That will be better, I guess.
Yeah, you can do the project later in BDM. Not a concern.
Okay, sir. Sir, if I go for programming, then is it good to take DBMS and MAD one together?
Someone from programming can answer this.
Can you repeat the question once again?
Yes, sir. Sir, DBMS with MAD one, is that a good combination for programming?
DBMS and MAD1 is a good combination, yeah. But
Okay, sir.
you want to take these two only, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So, uh, is can I take the project also together, or will it be very difficult to handle?
Yeah, Abhishek.
See, I would suggest you to take the project in the subsequent term rather than taking it in the same term in which you are doing your theory.
Okay,
It will
sir.
always be better to do it in the later term
Okay, sir.
because you will have enough time to work on a better project. That is
Okay.
what I would say.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Ashish Bajaj. Ashish, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Yes, I'm.
Yeah, please.
Sir, I heard that many times you said that I should take TDS at the last. But in the website, I see that uh, MLF is co-requisite for TDS. So how should I manage both the things?
Ashish, the first thing can you do? You can paste the link in the chat box from where you get this.
Official website.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, you are just taking it. Okay, fine. It's fine. It's fine. Somebody want to answer?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Look, go ahead. Yeah, because I've already told it several times. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ashish. So it is not that you can't do it. I'm just giving you some suggestions here and recommendations based on the experience of your seniors. It is easier to do TDS if you do your MLF and MLT first and then do TDS. But if you want to do, you can do it together, but it might be a little intensive if you're not from a programming background or if you don't have any experience in data science.
Okay, got it. And one more question I have, that I got a mail regarding free electives and department electives. So should I do it right now? I'll start my diploma with 3 subjects I'll take. So should I do it now or later?
Ashish, can you repeat your question once again?
Uh, I got an email regarding free electives and department electives. I'll select 3 subjects right now from diploma. So should I do them simultaneously or I should do free electives and department electives later?
Anyone having any idea about this? Ashish, I don't know. Like anybody having any idea, you can answer this.
Yeah, Ashish, are you talking about degree level, like BSc or diploma?
Right now, I'll start my diploma, but I also got a mail regarding free electives and department electives. So, would I do them as well simultaneously, or I should do them later?
Like in diploma, we have fixed courses. So, anyone of you like can confirm, like you also got the same mail? Any other student?
Yes, I think this is for the people who have completed the courses in Jan 2022 or September 2021 because they didn't have a separate project, right, covering up for those 2 credits. So for that shortfall, I think I don't know if this is the email that they're talking about. Project credits and NPTEL courses, that one, right?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, I think it is for those
That
people.
one is
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Maybe you can confirm with the support team actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Ashish, it will be better you check out with the
Yeah.
support team.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Akash, Akash, are you there?
Hello, am I
Yeah,
audible?
please. Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, firstly, means most of my doubts got clear, but just I wanted to get it clear. What is the time period for our projects to
Which
be
project?
submitted? Like
Which project?
MAD 1 and MAD 2 project, ABDEP 1, ABDEP 2.
Akash, I would suggest you to refer to the guidelines document because the deadlines generally varies term to term. So you better refer to
Like
the term
for
guideline document for each
like for
term.
BDM, sir was telling that you can finish it up in 2 terms, means at max. So is there something for ABDEP 1 and ABDEP 2 also?
Yeah, something of this sort has also been put into this terms guidelines document. So it is must for you to complete the AppDev 1 or 2 project in the either in the same term or in the subsequent term.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, Hari Krishan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Am I
please.
audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Sir, I am from direct diploma in direct diploma in programming, and I completed my first term, the Python computational thinking and Math 2. And what is your suggestion for my next term, the courses?
Repeat the courses you have completed.
I completed Math 1, Python, and computational thinking.
Okay. So anyone?
No.
So if you can Mad one if you have done like have you done the project for Mad one?
No.
You
I'm
haven't done
just
DBMS also, right?
yeah, DBM also. I
DBMS.
in first time I taken today. I am from September term, and I taken Mad one, computational thinking and Python.
Okay, so DBMS you haven't taken, right?
Yes, but I can't attend that exam.
Okay, so DBMS you can take, I think. You can also go for the Mad one project, right?
Sir, just one thing. So I guess DVMS is a core requisite to AppDev 1 course. So I don't think one can do AppDev 1 without doing DVMS.
Yeah, that is what I was asking.
I am not from. I am not taking the BS degree. I'm the only just a direct entry diploma and just exit from it. Not a degree.
Yeah, that is okay, but still, I don't think you can complete your AppDev 1 course without completing DBMS. This is what we are asking. So have you enrolled for DBMS course before?
No. I'm taken the DBMS course along with the MAD one, but I
Okay,
can
you have completed DBMS course.
no, not I can unable to write that exam in case.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you just missed the end sem exam for
Yeah,
DBMS course, is it?
yeah, yes.
Okay. All right. So, of course, means you will be writing the end term exam for DBMS in the next term. Is that correct?
Yes, I will. I have to.
Okay. So probably in the next term, what you can go for is the project for application development one course. As you said, you have not completed that, or you can go for PDSA or system commands, one of these two courses, along with the project course.
And the project deadline is it over? It's on only January 20 something. The project deadline.
Okay, then you can go for the project statement of the next term, that is Jan 23.
Okay. So I taken the project in along in next year. Is it sir?
You have already completed the theory course for application development one. Now only the project course is remaining. So what you can do is you
Yes.
can do the project course in the Jan 23 term. You
Huh?
also write your
Okay.
end term exam for the DBMS course. And if you want,
Okay.
and if you want to take another course along with this project course and this DBMS end sem exam, then you can of course select one of the PDSA or system command courses.
Okay. Maybe I just repeating that in January next term I was to take the MAD 2 and the system command and DBMS. Is it sir? Hello.
Uh, okay, that is also fine. So you either take MAT 2 or you go for PDSA. Both of them are fine.
Okay. PDS. Is it? Okay. Then one more thing, sir. I have some limit. In PDSM and in Python algorithm in Python.
Sorry?
That is PDSA. That is
Hello.
PDSA.
Oh,
That,
okay.
yeah.
Short form. Okay.
Algorithm in Python is the PDSA code.
Oh, okay. So I must take the PDSA, system command and DBMS. Is it, sir? Sir, am I
It is
audible?
DBMS along with that either system command or PDSA.
Okay, either system command or PDS.
Yeah.
Okay. In two courses, is it, sir?
Yeah, it's a recommendation from our side. If you want to go for
Ah,
three, like if you have enough time, please check out for the time, like what is you have to put. If
okay.
you can do that, you can go for three. But our recommendation will be these two.
Two, is it, sir? Just, yeah. I have also, okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So one thing like that, I think that guideline for the subject selection is not released. So if you have any question regarding that, then ask.
Hi. I think Abhishek mentioned a few DBMS and AppDev 1. Sorry, DBMS is a prerequisite for AppDev 1, but in the academics page of the degree, I see that DBMS is a core requisite and not a prerequisite. So, is core requisite? Does it mean that it's like we have to complete before
No, it's a
we do the other
co-requisite.
one?
It's not a prerequisite. That means you either have to do them together or you do AppDev one
Okay,
in a later term.
gotcha. Okay, and what is a project structure like? We have all of these projects, right? MAD 1, MAD 2, and then BDM project, and then MLP project. So, like, what is the structure like? Uh, if suppose I register for a project in this term, can I complete it towards the end? Like, do we have certain time guidelines of how to do a project, or like it has to be done before the end of the semester or term? How does a project work out?
Well, so for those, I would suggest you to refer to the guidelines document for the specific term you are enrolling the project term for, because the deadline varies for each term. So if you will go for the September term, the deadline would be different, and of course there would be some minimal difference in the deadlines as compared to what all days that you get in order to complete your project. But as far as the Jan 23 term is concerned, you will have deadline somewhere around March, at the end of March. So this is what
Okay,
I'm suggesting right now. So you will have almost 3 months to complete your project course.
gotcha. And is the knowledge of the theory, for example, if I take the app dev 1 and the app dev 1 project, so is the complete knowledge of app dev 1 is required for completing the app dev 1 project?
Yes, the theory course knowledge would definitely be required to put into the project course.
Okay. Thank you.
So any more questions?
Yes, sir. I have a question. Can I go forward?
Yeah, please.
Thank you. First of all, good morning, good evening to everyone. So my question is that I just completed my foundation level in this term, and I am going for diploma in January term. But my marks in maths 2 and stats 2 was not that good, so I want to appear for improvement in those two subjects. But I want to appear for improvement in the next term. So is that possible?
Anyone?
Hello?
Any idea?
To the best of my knowledge, I think improvement is only possible in the immediate subsequent term. I don't
Okay.
think it would be allowed after a term gap.
Okay, so that means I have to do in this term. And sir, one more question I have regarding a project.
Aditya,
So
Yes,
it will
please.
be better you send a mail to support and understand this,
okay, sure,
how it
sir.
works.
I have one more question regarding to project.
Yeah,
Which
yes,
So
please.
project?
so if suppose if I am applying for AppDev 1 in this term and I am giving its project in the next term, so will my CCC will be utilized for that project or it won't affect on my CCC?
Project courses won't be included in your CCC.
Okay.
It will only include your theory courses. So project courses do not contribute to that.
Okay, sir. Sir, can you give me some glimpse of what kind of project will be in AppDev 1?
Uh, I mean, you are asking for a specific term?
Sir, any generalized way means what sort of project will be there in AppDev 1?
I would suggest you to talk to your friends or talk to your peers to understand what all are the project requirements, as we have already run through 4 or 5 iterations of the course and there have been separate projects for each of the terms.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more questions?
Sir, in my doubt regarding the project, I am September term and my deadline is project is January 21 something. So is it better to complete in this term or carry over to next term?
Is it a AppDev project?
Yes, AppDev.
AppDev 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Abhishek.
Okay, so Hari Krishnan, I guess the deadline is 15th of January. It's not
Yeah.
31st of January if you are referring to AppDev project.
Sorry, 31st. 15th
Yeah, so
January, sorry, sir.
if you won't be able to submit by January 15th, which is the deadline for September 22 term, then you will be implicitly enrolled into the next term's project course portal. That will be for Jan 23.
Okay, sir. Then one more
So,
thing.
yeah.
Is any I earlier said my DBMS I can able to complete in my first September term. So can I carry it to not next for January term, the next term, not January, the after the January term, can I carry forward to not immediate term? No?
See, again, I am not sure, but I think if you have been absent for end term exam, then you would
Yeah.
have gotten an I grade. And I think
Yeah.
that should be improved in the subsequent term. But again, I'm not sure. I'm not certain about this thing. You better please clarify this with the support team.
Okay. Sir. Sir, about one more thing. Is any recorded link for this? Can I? Sir, am I audible?
Yeah. I don't know it is getting recorded or not.
Sir, it's being streamed, live streamed, so I'll just send
Okay, it
the.
will be then recorded, yeah.
Yes. Can you share that link, YouTube link?
Yeah, I'm sharing it in the chat. Just a second.
Yeah, Yeah, Gurmeet Kaur.
So am I audible?
Yeah, please.
So I completed my foundation level and have to start with diploma. And I'm thinking to start with diploma in programming. So for this term, I want to go with only diploma in programming courses. And so I am thinking to take DBMS and PDSA. So is it a good combination?
Yeah, it's a good combination, but little, yeah, difficult in the sense you need to put more time.
So any other course combination that I can go with? Only in diploma in programming.
It's fine what you have decided. You have to give it a little more time, that's all. PDSA and DBMS, right? It's a good combination, I think.
And so is it fine that I complete my diploma in programming first and afterwards I go with data science?
That's possible, yeah.
And so what is suggested?
Can you repeat once again what you're asking?
So I am thinking of completing my diploma in programming courses first, and then after go with diploma in
Yeah,
data
whatever you're
science.
comfortable with, it's fine, I think. No.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Hari Krishnan has sent the link.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Welcome.
Sir, how involving is MAD1 paired with DBMS and PDSA?
Subit, can you repeat, please?
Sir, how involving is MAD1 theory paired with DBMS and PDSA?
See, DBMS has to be there with AppDev 1, right? It's a core requisite.
Okay. So, sir, following up
You
on
can
my
either go for DBMS AppDev 1 or you have to go for DBMS PDSA.
Sir, is this the suitable option if I select DBMS, MAD1 theory, and MLF? Is that a good option, sir?
From programming point of view, these two combinations are fine. MLF, I do not know how much load will be. Anybody can guide?
The reason I'm choosing MLF is because we have just recently completed our Maths 1 and Stash 2. I don't want to give a gap of 3 months.
Yeah, I got your point. So anybody from data science want to guide? How heavy MLF will be?
And sir, just MAD1 does not require PDSA. Means MAD1 can be done without PDSA, right?
I think so. Abhishek, it's right?
Yes, it does not have a lot of dependencies as such, but of course there will be few concepts that you will find common between the two courses.
Okay, but sir, if this 8 combination I choose DBMS, MAD1 theory, and MLF, is it a good option?
Yes, Zarup sir has already suggested that DBMS and MAD1 are absolutely fine. But
Yes.
for MLF, I guess what we have heard from this discussion is that MLF course is basically mathematics as well as statistics intensive. So if you are sure you will be able to work better there, then you can probably go for it. Else you please seek guidance from your seniors or probably anyone else in this call.
Okay, sir.
Gurmeet Kaur, are you there? Ashish Bajaj? Okay. So anybody else? Any question?
Hello. Sir.
Yeah.
Hello. May I ask my question?
Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, sir. Actually, myself Hardik Jain, and I have completed my foundation level in 8 months, and the next term will be my first term in diploma level. So, what courses are recommended, and which diploma level would be the best for to go with, like in data science or programming, and what courses would be the recommended if I would take 3 courses in one term?
See, you can either go for programming or go for data science, or you can combine them, right? But
Okay.
it's the choice is yours, like which you want to go for. So normally, if you're good on programming, you are having some basic knowledge, maybe you want to complete the programming part first, or if you have some background on the mathematics, statistics, maybe you want to go for a data science. So, but it's your personal choice, right?
I can take courses from both simultaneously.
Yeah, you can take it simultaneously.
Okay, so what courses would be recommended for it? Like if I take from programming the PDSA and
See, I can give
DBMS.
a guideline on programming part. So from the
Okay.
programming part, maybe it could be DBMS along with PDSA, DBMS along with AppDev1, MAD1. So that kind of combination could be fine.
Okay,
But
if
I'm
I
not sure
would
like data science, which one you can select with that.
okay, if I would take three courses, so what time requirements would be there on an average?
So anybody like what is the requirement for DBMS and AppDev1?
So you take 12 to 18 hours on average per week for AppDev courses. For AppDev 1 specifically, not for AppDev 2.
12 to 18 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
It can even be more in case you are finding the initial parts of the course difficult, because that involves the front end. So if you have not worked with the front end even before, that is the basic HTML or CSS, then you will probably even require more.
Okay, and if I have some I have some basic knowledge in, related to ML techniques, and so in data science in program diploma in data science, what would be the time requirement? Like if one have a prior knowledge about it.
I think you can discuss with your senior like how much knowledge you have. Depends on that the time actually what will be required. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
need to have a detailed discussion
Yeah, yeah,
regarding
of
that.
course.
So you can just contact your seniors. They can guide you better in a better way. I think.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So next question. Anyone want to go for?
Sir, one question from my end. This TDS, does it cover like Power BI, any visualization, data visualization tools?
PDS, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
I think nobody is there. Is there anybody? Oh, I think they have left. I think
Okay, no problem.
you can check out the syllabus on the website. Yeah.
Yeah, the syllabus is very generic. It does not mention what tools
Okay.
are
Okay.
covered,
Okay.
It does
Maybe you
not
can
even
put a
mention.
question on the Discourse or some area.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay. Okay.
Hello,
Yeah. Yeah.
sir. Tamanna here.
Yeah. Please.
Sir, I am left with four courses: Java, MLP, System Command, and AppDev 2. And I decided to take MLP in the next term. So, which course is good combination with MLP?
You want to take it from the data science, right?
No, sir. From data science, I want to take MLP, and from programming,
Okay. Or from programming, what are your options?
sir, Java, System Command, and AppDev 2.
Java, System Command, AppDev2. If you want to go for lighter side, go for the System Command.
Okay, sir.
AppDev2 is definitely required because AppDev2, if you don't do the AppDev2, you cannot go for the AppDev2 project. So in that way, you can go for AppDev2 also. And Java is little independent kind of course. It's do not have much dependency on anything else. So if you
So
want to go for
Java
two
is
courses,
simple or like?
it depends on how much if you have any programming knowledge or not. So
Okay,
if
sir.
you have some kind of programming knowledge, it's easy. If you have object-oriented programming knowledge, it is much more easier. Depends on that, right?
Okay, sir.
But if you want to take two subjects, anything with system comments will be okay. I think so.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Gurmeet is calling you. Yeah, if you are there, you can ask your question.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, so actually, I had this doubt. So I currently just completed MAD 1 MLP, MAD 1 DBMS and TDS. And I'm pending with my MAD 1 project, which I'm hoping to submit by 1st of Jan, so that I can get done with the Vivas by mid of Jan according to the timeline. So sorry, I don't remember if it's mid of Jan or mid of Feb. So my understanding is, so how will I be able to move on to MAD 2 project if I'm still in the process of completing MAD 1 project?
MAT 2 theory is done for you?
No, so I'll be taking it in this term, Jan
Okay.
term.
Yeah, Abhishek. You want to answer?
Sorry, I could not hear the question completely. Can you please repeat it once for me?
Okay, sir. So in this September term, I have done MAD 1, TDS, and DBMS, and I've registered for the MAD 1 project. So I'll be submitting it by 1st of Jan. So according to the timeline, if I'm correct, it gets my Vivas, if they all go well, they get completed by mid Jan or something like that. So my doubt is, will I be able to take up MAD 2 theory and MAD 2 project in the Jan term, knowing
Yeah,
that my
so
MAD
MAT 2.
1 project is still in process?
Yes. So MAT 2 theory course is basically dependent on the MAD 1 theory course. In case you have completed or you have gotten your grade for MAD 1 theory course, you will be able to register for MAT 2.
Okay, and the project?
Yes, subsequently you can, means in the same term, you can even register for the project course.
But so is it dependent upon completion of MAD 1 project?
No, MAD 1 project does not have the dependency. It's the MAD 1 theory course, which has the dependency on MAD 2 theory.
Okay. So even if I'm having the MAD 1 Viva still running, I can move on to the MAD 2 project in the Jan term, because I'll be completing both my diplomas in the Jan term. So I don't want a project to kind of, stop me from moving on to the degree level in the next term.
Yes, you can.
Okay, sir.
So if
Thank
you
you.
want to appear for the degree
Like,
level in the May term itself, then you will have to
yeah.
make sure that you complete your project course in the Jan term itself.
Okay, sir, understood. And so I actually entered this meet late, so I'm not aware about the availability of the grading doc for the Jan term. When will it be available?
Not sure. Probably it would be released along with the registration. Well,
Okay,
again, I'm not sure about it.
okay, sir. Okay, and if I'm right, we are having another meet where we'll be discussing about deficit of credits, right? I have that issue because I completed BDM before the split up of theory and project. So I'm kind of short of 2 or 3 credits.
2 credits. Okay.
Yeah. So we were told that the NPTEL courses won't cover up for those credits. So are we hoping that we'll be 2 credits down the entire time?
I currently do not have the latest updates in this regard, so I won't be able to answer
Okay,
this
sir.
question right now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So anything
Uh,
else?
so one thing, like this, it's related to CT result. Can I ask?
Okay, this is on diploma, right?
So but it was deployed, and I posted the query on. Just wanna confirm that my till now my correct score is the score mentioned on the result. Total term score is not
Actually,
correct.
Ankit, the problem is there is nobody from CT in this meeting.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
anybody will be able to answer this.
Okay.
So that's the problem, actually.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ankit.
So
Yes.
I have one doubt.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm confused like whether I should choose 3 subject or 4 subject. Actually, I am delayed by 2 terms. Like I have completed my foundation in uh, 5 terms, and now if I go for with 4 subjects in diploma, then I will be completing diploma in 3 terms. Both the diplomas, 4 subject each.
You want to
So
go for the programming or data science first?
combining both.
I think always the 3 subjects is better.
Three
That's my
subject is
personal. Yeah, yeah.
okay. One thing I want to know, like, sir, like if I choose 3 subjects, then I will be completing in 4 terms, like which is usually like 1 term extra. Uh, so how it's gonna affect the like degree? Like usually BS degree is for 4 terms, but by doing so, I might take like 5 years. So how should like will the date be mentioned over there? Like how do I respond to recruiters or something like you have completed this degree for 5 years while it was for 4 years?
I'm not sure it will it affect. Anybody want to answer this? Because many people also doing only 2 subjects, 1 subject also makes people doing so. So anybody want to answer this? Maybe like I don't know like it's going to affect or not. Really speaking.
I have also the same doubt about it, which means
So
if
why
I
not put a
completed this,
question to the placement team or to the ops team also for
sir,
their
I
guidance?
have also the same doubt. If I
Yeah, I'm telling the
completed my,
answer. Yeah, I'm telling the answer. Why not you write it to the placement team itself?
just if we complete
You
this
can just
course,
yeah, you can just put it to the write it to the support that they can guide you, right?
All right, sir.
Yeah, because people are actually taking like 2, 3 or 1 course also sometime. So I'm not sure at all like will it affect. So it's better to ask the question. Maybe the placement team will be answering. Yeah.
is it considered as if a 1 year course is a 3 year course or 4 year course?
Yeah. Anything?
Sir, and can you share the grading the guideline document? Earlier
It
you
will be
said that.
sent by the ops team. They'll send you. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Shall we close? I think there is no question. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.